All right, good morning. It's a beautiful Monday morning here, and I'll get right to it because I got a ton of hero cards and a bunch of other stuff. But I sent away a lot of hero card requests. I'm not done my annual request to all the drivers, all the race teams, but I'm starting to send more and more because of the groups I'm in. I see the hero cards they get, and so I request them. First one is Funkaway, Parker Reslov. Funkaway is the Extreme Odor Eliminator. Those are direct from the sponsor. I'll try to remember to tell you where they're from, if they're from the sponsor or if they're from where I got them. Here is Clayton County Police Department. Thank you so much for taking time, the usual. Since you are collecting patches from various law enforcement agencies, I wanted my department to be part of your exquisite collection too. Be honored if you accept this patch to your collection. So that's Clayton County, Georgia. And got one on wife's hair is in the way. There you go, Clayton County, Georgia. Then, the good old postal system. Oh no, this isn't the one. Well, this is pretty bad too. Alright, for those of you who don't do hero cards, I think I told you, I can't remember if my hero card video's been on the internet. But anyway, on my return envelopes, I usually do whatever I'm in the mood for. I usually do 2 first class stamps and 1 postcard stamp, which totals out to, let's see, I think it's basically $2. No, $1.20, $1.80, roughly. Some if it's a big race team, like 4 teams, then I'll do 3 stamps. But usually 3 stamps is the top I do. So this is not the biggest one. This one team sent me because I always ask for 3 copies of each. I got one even bigger, so definitely overweight. On the way back, there's Christopher X, Nampa truck. And then what's really funny is my postal carrier, Gates Hydraulics, from Christian X, because these hero cards come in 8x10 envelopes or 9x12. They're supposed to be hand canceled. Jake Garcia. And I would say they only hand cancel about 1 out of 5, if that. Maybe even less. So needless to say, I use the envelopes again. That to 1 caliper. But Jake Garcia. What I do is then the return envelopes, because sometimes they come a little beat up. So I'll redo them for my autograph request. Here's Christian X, different design on Nampa truck. So what I do is I doctor them up somewhat with the Scotch tape. Burco sponsor. That was a race team, by the way. And I use them to mail out my autograph requests. They require a lot of stamps. So, Spencer Boyd, Burco. And this one's autographed. First Funkaway is autographed. Currently, I'm not requesting autographed. Blaster. This one you can almost consider fan pack too. must have requested Burko twice. I just got an email or a Facebook message from Burko saying, well, let's send you one. So, guess I get two. Here's the decal they sent. Another decal. So anyway, like I was saying, I use them for my autograph requests. The reason I don't use them as a return envelope a second time is because they are beat up. So by the time they go through again, there's BJ McLeod. I could just do a label over the dress like I normally do or whatever, but by the time I do that, they really beat up. So I don't send them a third time or there's one I did. This must have been out to a company that usually sends a lot. So I did 3 first class in a postcard. And as you see, it's canceled. For those of you who don't know, that one on the bar is a postcard stamp. They're worth about, I think, 45 cents now. Daniel Hemrick. Was it Poppy Bank Chevrolet? It's funny because some of these, what I do is I belong to about 4 or 5 hero card groups, and I save them. What I see people post the cards they get, and if they're ones I like or I want to get, I'll save them. And then I'll sit and I'll do a bunch of requests. Like this one, I think I requested again. I know this one I tried to request again, but I couldn't find a good email address. I must have found the first time. This must be from the race team. What I'll do is I'll go through, I'll sit down like this weekend. I sat down entire Saturday and did hero card requests. Basically the whole day. This one is from Rowdy Motorsports, Kyle Busch's team. I'm actually kind of disappointed with this one. Sorry, I keep jumping from story to story. I'll get back to the one I was done in a minute. Jack Wood, blank back, which surprised me for being Kyle Busch. You think he'd spend a little more money, do the back too, but he doesn't. I thought he'd send me more, and plus I requested the one from his wife. She actually has her own hero card, and I requested his son. I'm sure he's got hero cards. And he even did a blank back on his own. So kind of disappointing you. Which I never liked you per se, so no big deal. So yeah, them molds are too beat up to keep to trust, because I don't want to put it on the people. There's Village of Parks, Louisiana. I don't want to put it on the extra people. It's not their responsibility to make sure my envelope doesn't have holes in it. So I choose not to use them that way. Blaine, Washington Police. That nice boat on there. Mountains in the background. Those are the kind of patches I love. There's a lot of scenery. This one is a mystery. There's front. And the back is Walmart. It's an ad one. So it looks like these were given out to the drivers to probably use at the shows. Well, there's a bunch of drivers on here. So there's Grave Digger, Most Digger. Well, excuse me, Hawk Warrior, Mr. Exu, Hot Wheels, all those different trucks. I'm not sure who that is. I'm going to have to look that one up. Okay. Got a bunch of stuff here. Just put them like this. This one, I'm not sure where I got this one. Ryan Priest. These are all autographed, and looks like they're all Ryan Priest. So I guess I either wrote him or wrote the race team. This one is actually the same. Okay, this is different. It's some Speedy Cash. And that was what was it? Zane Smith. And here's Todd Gillen. Those were from Speedy Cash. See, oh yes. Talked about this last week. I saw my form delivery. I was getting a second St. Louis Cardinals fan pack. Well, it came. There's the postcard. Thank you, postcard. There's the cards. I think I got the same two last time. And decal. So thank you, St. Louis Cardinals. I don't know why I requested you twice, but I did. This one is a fan pack. This is a National Forest. What I've done some. What was I trying to say? Some of these will tell you, oh, sorry, we can't sign free stuff. Others will actually send stuff. So it's hard to tell which is which. This was the Agate Fossil Beds National Monument in Harrison, Nebraska. Now, it's funny because I think you can do it on the popularity of somewhere. If they're real popular, they won't send anything. Let's say, sorry, too many requests, or too busy. But some will actually send out stuff, which I appreciate. Okay. They sent out a fossil beds map. And these maps are kind of cool because I've gotten these before from other national parks. Get your map in there, keep folding, get the map, and in the back they have all sorts of information about their place. So that's pretty cool. Since I say it's for my family, they sent me a junior ranger program. Parks, if you want young kids, give young kids right and get these. These are really cool. They've got almost every park. But it gives your kids something to do free. What's nice, it's free and something. Some of them even have, you can get patches or buttons or something for completing the book. If you bring it back to them and they tell you, some of them will tell you, just send us a letter after your kids fill it out. Some of you send it back, some won't. So you can actually get something free for your kid after. Here's rules, instructions. Oh, this is a pass for kids. You get a free pass for kids, I guess. Explains it all online. And big long letter. Thank you for your interest, blah, blah. Oh, I'm not done. They also say, button, which I thought was secure. That's why I stuck myself on. It was sticking out. It was unbuttoned. And I went to pick it up and jabbed my thumb. But there, see the button. As you can see, it's very small. And they sent me, which actually, I think there's, wow. all are sticking out. They wrapped them in the paper towel, as you can see. That one broke out of the paper towel. The others try and break out. And that one are secure. So, anyway, but I thank them for sending that. Even though it stuck me. Okay, now, talking earlier about postage. Oh, geez, here we go. I think he is part of this. Okay, talking earlier about postage. Even I was shocked. This one of the envelopes has 2 first class and 1. Now I asked him for a card from everybody in the race stall. And I asked if they have different cards, 1 of each card, or 3 of each card actually. They did it. Look how much they sent. It's about 1/2 inch, but they're cardboard. I mean, these probably weigh a little over 2 pounds, or just under 2 pounds. So let's get to work. Let's get looking at this last one. If you're not interested in hero cards, you can go ahead and turn off the video at this point. Joe Graff Jr., look at that. But you can miss some good cards. Good. Buddy! Oh, Nola. Stefan Parsons. Oh, I made it almost a whole video without this. By Buddy Halls. There you go, that one's autographed too. Nola just looked at me and realized that I'm perturbed with her. Nola! Nola! Hey, Nola, quiet. Quiet. Dog's gone. Andy Dolly. Some lady walked her dog like halfway down the street. They decided to bark until she gets here. And they're barking after she leaves. Hopefully you hear what I'm saying. I'll have to watch this one later. Joe Graff. Quiet. There's Joe Graff. It's usually smaller teams that multiple sponsors like this. Because of being a smaller team, it's expensive. If you want a quality team, it's almost $1 million a week or more. There's Blaine Parkins. Excuse me. It's over $1 million for a quality car. I mean, one car on track every week. So these smaller teams have to get a bunch of smaller sponsors to cover their operating costs. So therefore, it gets a lot of hero cards. I think hero cards, for the most part, are the race team, Joe Graff. So, needless to say, I think they give the sponsor an option of what kind of hero card they want. If they want an expensive one or not. Here's Haley Deegan. She's a highly sought after driver. She's a very good female driver, working away at the ranks. That's a Busch Series car. Or what is it called? Xfinity Series now. And last, Joe Graff Jr. Bucked Up Energy. So, yeah. So it's up to the race teams. sometimes I get cards from race teams and from sponsors. I always try for cards from both, but it doesn't always work out. But anyway, that is it. That's the cards this week, and the hero cards, patches, fan packs. I've got 3, pretty much all 3 this week. I consider theaters, kind of forgetting the theater because those are hard to get these days. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.